Stop what you're doing and listen to this. Manus AI just dropped and it's making waves as it's painting a picture for the future of AI. Manus doesn't just answer your questions or give you recommendations, it actually does things for you. Think of ChatGPT but with arms. It's like having an army of super efficient digital assistants that can book flights, manage your calendars, do your online shopping research, essentially doing all of the boring stuff while you sit back and relax. Sounds too good to be true? Well, let's break it down. Oh, and by the way, if we haven't met yet, I'm Remi Taffin. I'm a software engineer with 15 years of experience building software and automating everything around me. I recently quit my job in order to start my AI automation agency, and I created this channel to document my journey. If you're looking to understand AI, automate your business, and level up your skills, you're in the right place. All right, let's dive in. So, what's the deal with Manus AI? Well, most AI assistants today are like that friend that gives you advice but never really helps. Like, oh, you need a website, here are some tutorials. But imagine you have a friend who just rolls up their sleeves and says, I got this, and actually builds the website for you. That's Manus AI. It doesn't just tell you what to do, it does it for you. On top of that, Manus has been crushing it in the AI benchmark tests. It's ranking higher than some of the biggest AI models out there, meaning it's really good at reasoning, task completion, and automation. What does that mean for you? It's faster, smarter, and more efficient help with AI. So how does Manus AI actually work under the hood? Well, Manus AI is made up of many AI agents that work like a dream team. Imagine needing to plan a vacation. A normal AI might give you travel tips. Manus, one agent books your flight, another finds you a hotel, another one makes restaurant reservations, and the last one just plans your entire itinerary. Like a team of tiny, over-caffeinated travel agents working in the background for you. Unlike traditional AI chatbots that just respond to prompts, Manus uses a network of specialized AI agents, each designed for a specific task. It's like an orchestra where every musician plays a unique role. But instead of violins and trumpets, you've got coders, writers, researchers, and schedulers. Now, this is huge. AI has been a tool, but Manus is more like a worker. It could mean way less time doing boring tasks and more time enjoying life. AI like Manus is just getting started, and in the near future, you might see it handling everything from customer service to full scale business operations. Imagine AI running entire companies, negotiating deals, or even brace yourself, handling your taxes. Okay, that last one might be wishful thinking. All right, let's talk business. Can you actually build a business using Manus AI? The short answer is yes, and some people already are. Think about all the repetitive tasks that keep businesses running, like customer service, scheduling, marketing, data analysis. Manus can automate a huge chunk of that, letting small teams scale like never before. If you're an entrepreneur, Manus could be your secret weapon. It's like having an entire team working behind the scenes without needing extra employees. The future of AI-powered businesses is wild, and we're just getting started. But now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: privacy. Manus AI is a Chinese company, which raises some big questions. How much of your data does it collect? Where does it go? And should you be worried? Well, China has different data privacy laws than, say, the US or Europe. Some people worry about the government oversight and how AI like this could be used for surveillance. Others argue that honestly, all AI companies collect our data, like Google, Meta, OpenAI. They're all in the data game, but the difference here, who ultimately has access to it. So what does that mean for the average user? If you're just using Manus AI to automate small tasks, you're probably fine and you won't lose sleep over it. But if you're running a business, handling sensitive data, or just really value privacy like a security company, you might want to do your homework before diving in, because once AI has your data, there's no undo button. Now let's dive into a demo. Unfortunately, Manus is in private beta and only available via invitations for now. Once I get access to it, I will definitely share more, but for now, they have posted some examples that are pre-recorded that look very interesting that I wanted to share with you. All right, so this is the first example for businesses. If you're trying to generate leads or scrape a specific website and trying to get data out of it in a structured way, here's an example that Manus released. So in this prompt, they're actually explaining what they're looking for, what is their target audience, and look looking for a way to get all the leads and all the companies that would match this. So B2B specific company, and they're asking for 15 companies and they want a dashboard out of it. If you wanted to do that without AI, you would actually need multiple people to work together with different skill sets in order to have that final outcome. And that's exactly the value of Manus. You can put together narrow AI agents into a single prompt and single task, inherently making it much easier and faster. If you want to learn more about specialized AI, check out my video about Hugging Face by clicking on the link right above. So here I'm running the prompt, and as you can see, there's side by side where it's running all of the steps, and there's actually a browser on the right side that you can see, and the browser actually will be used to scrape data to get a lot of information, and we'll see the results in a second. You can see the entire process. All right, and as I said before, what it's doing is it's creating an agent on the fly and actually running it on the right side. So it could be in the terminal, it could be in the browser. All right, so Manus is done. So let's see what it generated. It has indeed created a dashboard. So I'm going to click to view, and this is what it generated with all the companies, exactly what we asked for. Some are Series B, some are seed company. There's a list of companies here. And there's also the table view here if needed. It seems they even included the contact information, which is pretty good. It wasn't part of the prompt, but in general, if you're asking for a list of companies, it's usually to reach out to them, and it has a link to the website. So within a few minutes, it actually built something very good that as a business, I could definitely see the value of. Another example is actually gonna look at specific resume. I have been in a company where you're hiring a lot, you have a lot of resumes to screen, it can take a lot of time. So in this prompt, they're passing in exactly what they're looking for and sending a set of PDFs as a zip of all the resumes, and Manus is helping to parse through those, and then it will compare and rank them. As you can see, it generated exactly that. They're all ranked, and it's showing that some have the best score and are the perfect fit for that. So imagine that at scale, right? If you have 1,000 resumes to screen, that could take hours and hours, and with this tool, that can take minutes. That was an interesting case I wanted to show you. There are some other ones out there on their site, and you can go to manus.im and you will be able to see that. There are different ways to do data analysis, deep stock analysis, and then outside of businesses for personal life, or actually also for business trips. This is an example of, I'm going to Japan for 7 days. Here's my budget. This is what I like. Plan me the whole thing. It can book flights. It can put together HTML with a roadmap of what to do. And this is what it generated. It says exactly what you're going to be doing each day. And as requested, it generated an HTML. Let's try to load it. And you have the entire overview. You have the maps, transportation routes, key attraction for each city, essential Japanese phrases, and that only took a few minutes. And that is very customized to you. There are plenty of other examples you can find on the Manus website. Again, manus.im. You can look for a house to buy or house to rent. You can do online purchases or online research. You can do a lot more. Because of the privacy issue and the tool is not available publicly yet, the usage is quite limited for now. But I will definitely keep an eye on Manus, and especially looking for an American counterpart, hopefully soon. If you got value from this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who needs to see this. It really helps the channel grow and keeps me making more AI content for you. And if you want to see more videos like this one, let me know in the comments, and let's keep exploring the crazy world of AI together. I'll see you in the next one.